I'm Lindsay Hyatt with a look at your full weather forecast. Looking out right now at this view brought to us by 805 Webcams at Avila Beach. You wouldn't even know a storm hit us just a few days ago. This view is so clear. And looking ahead at these wave heights I talked about a little bit earlier, the coastal flooding advisory has lifted as of this afternoon. So the beaches are safe to head to this weekend. So that is good news for us. But the wind advisory is going to be in effect for Santa Barbara County. So notice this area in southwest Santa Barbara here. This region is where you're going to have these strong north to northwest winds ranging from 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts all the way up to 45 miles per hour. So that advisory is in effect from this morning to Sunday morning. So all weekend long, that is going to be in effect. And just to visualize for you, these speeds kicking up here and peaking around 28 miles per hour this evening and into Saturday morning, and then backing down throughout the rest of the weekend. All right, let's take a look at our area forecast. So noticing things are cooling down quite a bit. These lows in the 30s and 40s. So Paso Robles with a low of 35 and a high of 57. Santa Maria with a low of 37 and a high of 61. Lompoc with a low of 39 and a high of 61. Avila Beach with a low of 45 and a high of 63. And making our way further down the coast, we see Nipomo with a low of 38 and a high of 61. California Valley with a low of 31 and a high of 53. So things just a bit cooler after those storms. Goleta with a low of 42 and a high of 63. Carpinteria with a low of 43 and a high of 62. And getting into our 7-day forecast. So what can we expect for our next 7 days? In Paso Robles, noticing those lows in the 30s pretty consistently until about next Wednesday, Thursday, when it gets a little bit warmer. And then those highs sticking around the upper 50s and low 60s as well. San Luis Obispo pretty consistent with Paso Robles pattern there as well in the mid 60s range in the highs with low to mid 40s for the lows. As for Santa Maria, highs in the 60s, lows in the upper 30s. Santa Barbara with highs in the low 60s and lows in the upper 40s. That's a look at your 7-day forecast. You can find more information on our website.